I remember the nights that wouldn't end, and the silence that stayed. Empty room, no lights, just the sound of my own breathing. Another day survived, but I don't know what I'm believing. Cold meals, long nights, dreams I couldn't hold together. I was barely getting by in a life that felt like never. Then you walked into my gray like a color I forgot. Didn't know your name back then, but you healed me just a lot. I was still broken inside, still afraid of every touch. But somehow when you smiled, it didn't hurt as much. Back when you were still a baby, back when loving you was crazy. Every word you said to me felt like air I couldn't breathe. I was scared to watch you more, standing right outside your door, before you ever became mine. You were my trembling, sweetest weather. I remember every glance like a scene I keep replaying. Every second next to you was a risk my heart was taking. We were something undefined, not quite love but not a stranger. Every moment felt so close but still wrapped in silent danger. I kept hiding how I felt, like you wasn't mine to say, but my world would stop and turn every time you looked my way. Nothing else had really changed, I was still the same old mess, but somehow in your presence life just hurt a little less. Back when you were still a baby, back when loving you was crazy. Every night I stayed awake just to read the words you'd say. I was lost but you were light, breaking through my darkest nights, before you ever became mine. You were my trembling, sweetest weather. Now you're here right next to me, but I still feel that old heartbeat, like I'm standing in the past, afraid this moment will not last. I don't miss the pain I knew, but I miss the way I felt when loving you in silence was the hardest thing I had.
You were never just a feeling.
You were everything I needed in a life I couldn't carry. You became the reason I stand.
You were still a baby, back when loving you was saving me.
Every breath, every word was the best thing I had heard. Now you're here within my arms, safe away from all the harm, but a part of me still lives there. When you were my trembling,
Sweetest weather.
lonely man, a quiet heart.